Yeah, we live. Finally. Let's see if I get the notification here. Not yet. We'll have to wait a little bit. Need to make sure that we live because Okay. We're gonna be live very shortly. Just about to too many technicals, really. Too many technical stuff to go through, but we get there very shortly. Bear with me, people. Bear with me, people of Instagram. Bear with me, people of Facebook as well. Just bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. You really want to stick around for this live because I know it's a bank holiday and I know that today we're going to be talking about something which is very dear to most of you guys, actually, because I heard it so many times, and I think today I just want to provide you with so much value so that when you finish watching this, guess what? You actually manage to get results, man. For good. Get results for good. As I used to say, man. Don't get fit quick, get fit for sure. Right, that's the last bit now. Just share that now. Just wanted to get everybody together. A live is always better when we got people watching. So I'm just trying to get everybody together here. So please, don't shoot me. Bear with me. Okay, I want to deliver value to you, but again, the internet, the technology is a bit tricky sometimes, it is slow. So right, I think we're good to go, man. Hey, right, we're good to go. Let's drop an intro on you, man. Let's drop an intro. Okay, to come back, okay? Right, what is up, people? Welcome to the show today. Special show. Today is Monday, the 7th of May. It's a bank holiday. Let me get rid of my chewing gum because it's a bit disrespectful to talk to you on the stream today chewing a gum. So on today's show, I'm really excited because we're going to be talking about something which is very dear to me. We're going to be talking about some very interesting stuff. And if you're new here, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Instagram, if you're listening to the podcast and it's your first time, be sure to stay until the end of the show, because I'm going to be giving away some free shit. By the way, this show, I do curse a lot. So if you got kids around, put your headphones on. After the show, obviously the post-production of the show, we're going to obviously put some subtitles and all that, so that, you know, you don't have to listen to me cursing very loud, because I got a mic here, so it's going to be loud. So as I was saying, if you're new here, make sure that you like, subscribe, stay until the end of this show, because I'm going to be giving you away some free stuff. Okay? So this morning, Monday the 7th of May, I got up and I was excited, you know. For the past 5 days, I was home because I had an injury. You know, I got injured. Once again, I hurt my back. And I hurt my back doing some silly exercise in the gym. I know I should have never been doing that, but I hurt my back. Even after 10 years of exercising and training consistently, you will still get hurt. So I spent like 4 or 5 days home. I was working with those. I don't know if you can see them in the stream. I was working with crunches. That's how bad it was. So this morning, 5 a.m., my alarms goes on, you know, and I'm really excited. You know, I'm like, yes, it's happening. I'm finally going back to the gym, you know, and I was so happy, you know, like it was 5 o'clock. I mean, here in the UK again, because the summer is coming soon. The sun was already up. Had my coffee, got in the car. I put my gym workout playlist. If you on Spotify, check Steve Cook Gym Shark workout playlist. Very, very good tunes there. So it really got me pumped. So I got to the gym, and clearly, because I'm recovering, you know, I got injured before, so I'm going back to the gym. I couldn't do anything, which is major deal. Usually, I train like big lifts. I train my squats, my bench, my deadlift. I'm doing a bit of powerlifting at the moment, so I couldn't do any of those because my back is totally wrecked. It's fucked. So I decided to train some calves, you know, and I decided to have like a workout which is purely focused on calves. And I had a great workout, you know. My calves felt great. If you know me, you know that I'm really tall. If you don't know me, you're probably going to see my pictures on the social media, which, by the way, you should be following me. It's at Olivier Kili everywhere. And I had a great workout. I trained my calves. They felt pumped. They felt great. And I have to say that, you know, calves, they are like one of the least sexy muscle group, you know. Nobody is going to be like, yo, look at my calves. Everybody be like, yeah, look at my guns, look at my chest, look at my arms. Nobody is going to tell you, look at my calves, they're big. Nobody, you know. Everybody wear, what, trousers. Especially in the UK, it's raining all the time, so you wear trousers. And I finished this workout and it got me thinking, you know, for the past 3 years, I've been consistently training calves. Like I would say 2-3 times per week. You know, I tried all type of techniques, all type of ways to approach it. And, you know, I felt frustrated today. I felt frustrated because it's been 3 years and my calf literally grew by half an inch. Half an inch is pretty much is that. That's how much my calf grew, like in the past 3 years. So I felt a bit frustrated, and it got me thinking about the topic of today's live: how to grow lagging body parts. Not only how to grow them, but more importantly as well, like how to, I would say, manage them, how to get results for them. Because I know that most of you people here on this stream, some of you will be looking, probably you want to grow your chest, or you want to grow your calf like me, or you want to have like bigger arms, or you want to have a bigger back, or you want to trim your waist. Like we all have these body parts we want to do something about, and we keep working them, and we get frustrated because, well, they're not growing, they're not changing. You know, like you go to the gym, you spend like 2-3 hours on the treadmill, and then your waist is not going down. You still got a huge waist, a large waist. You go to the gym, like you train your arms 2, 3, 4, 5 times per week, and your arms are still small. You go to the gym and then you train your legs like twice per week. You go hard, and still your legs are not growing. So today I want to share with you 3 tips, and I guarantee you that if you put those tips into practice from today, after you watch this stream, I guarantee you that you will, my friend, see some result. I guarantee you that, because, well, I've got 3 inches in my calves, and it's down to many factors which I'm going to share with you as well on this stream, and I'm going to share with you as well how you could really start getting result, man. Because I've realized that being a trainer, owning a gym, I've seen obviously many people coming in, many guys coming in, and obviously they keep telling me like, Oli, I train my arms, I train my chest, but it's not growing. I don't know what's wrong with me. And sat down, start thinking, start pondering about it. Did a bit of research, because you always need to research stuff, and you need to have obviously like look into the right source of information. So I started looking into the right source of information, and came down to 3 things. 3 things I'm going to be sharing with you right after the break. If you're watching on Facebook, it's going to be right after this break. Okay? Let's hope that we can actually get a break, because I want to grab some water as well.
Audio Jungle.
Okay, let's get a break right now. My Instagram people, you know, you need to make sure that you after that we're going to get back to the live. I'm to do, man. I'm watching my break, so it's just a bit of a behind the scenes break and everything. So that's what Facebook decided, and what Facebook decided, Facebook shall get it. What is up, people? I'm back again. We're back from the break, and as I was saying just before the break, I want to share with you 3 tips in order to help you grow your lagging body parts. Okay, I need to make sure that I kind of like stick to my main camera here, because I keep looking at my screen and it gets a bit confusing. So I want to share with you 3 tips to grow your lagging body part, because I know how you feel. I've been a skinny guy my whole life, you know, and I start packing a bit of muscles. I start competing and doing all these kind of things, and I grew frustrated because I trained my calves so hard, and people, some of my friends used to call me like, you know, I got like chicken legs. I mean, I'm sure you know these kind of people, like they're so big at the top and then they got chicken legs, and I hated that. And that's one of the reasons why I started doing powerlifting, because powerlifting is forcing me literally to like squat twice, sometimes even 3 times per week, deadlift a lot, moving a lot of volume. And today, as I train my calves, I had this haha moment, and I really wanted to share with you 3 things you need to be doing if you got lagging body parts. So it could be your calves, it could be your chest, it could be your arms, it could be your waist, it could be your quads, it could be, I don't know, your triceps, it could be your back, it could be your abs. You actually want to write it down somewhere, because that's pretty serious. Okay, number 1, exercise selection. Okay, I'm going to go into those points in more details. I'm just going to give them to you right now. Number 1, exercise selection. Number 2, prioritize your training. And then finally, number 3, genetics. So those are the 3 points I'm going to be talking about. And let's start with number 1, man. Exercise selection. You know, in the case of calf training, most people and in most gyms, including the one where I train, the go-to exercise will be machine-led exercise. So I'm talking about like your calf raise machine. You got like the seated calf raise, you got the standing calf raise. That's what most gyms will have, most commercial gyms. Now, if you go to a more bodybuilding specialized gym, you're probably going to have something like a donkey calf raise, which again is very, very rare. But I just want to remind you that you cannot confine yourself, especially when you're training. You cannot confine yourself to only 2 or 3 types of exercise per body part. You need to have like a huge variety of exercises. So in the case of calves, for example, this is what I'm doing right now, and I'm sharing that with you. You can't be doing just seated calf raises, standing calf raises, and then just walk home. That's not enough. You need volume. You need a huge variety of exercise, and you need plenty of volume of that. So what I'm doing right now, I'm doing seated calf raise, of course, because the machine is there. I'm doing standing calf raise. I'm doing calf jumps. I'm doing calf walks. Barbell. Oh yeah, man, the back is getting better, man. I got back to the gym today, and the back is getting better. We've got some comments coming up. If you on Facebook and then you're dropping a comment, I may not see it right now, but I promise that I'm going to get back to you. The back is getting much better, my man. So again, like, exercise selection is going to come down to like have a huge array of exercise. For example, if you want to grow your chest, okay, you know, you've got the bench press, you got the flats, incline, decline, you got the dumbbells, you got the barbells, you got the machines, you got the pec deck, you got the cables, you got a huge variety of exercise. If you want to actually trim your waist, grow some abs, you've got like thousands exercise for abs as well. You use that variety of exercises, use plenty of exercises with volume over time, then you, my friends, will get some results. Okay, number 2 is priority. How do you prioritize your training? Now, if you've got a lagging body part, if you got a body part which you know is lagging behind, this should be your priority, like over everything else. Like, for example, when I first started the gym, for those of you who are watching this, particularly on Instagram, because you know me, you could go back and see my transformation pictures, my before and after. I had some spaghetti arms, man. I'm talking arms like this, you know. And that was my obsession. I would train arms like 3-4 times a week. I would train arms every single session. Even after leg day, man, I still get some biceps curls in. Okay, so you need to prioritize your lagging body parts. In my case right now, it's my calves. So what I'm doing, literally 3 times a week, which is the frequency of my training. Most of the time it's 3 times. At most it's 4, but it's 3 times per week. 3 times per week, I'm training calves, and I've got a variety of heavy, light, then tempo work. So you really want to like have that frequency. Just keep hitting it. As I used to say, everything which is worth doing once is worth doing every single day. Now, number 3 is genetics, you know, and I heard this so many times. I heard these things so many times, mostly for my clients, because they used to say, like, you know what, obesity runs in the family. Or like in my family, we've got thick legs, or we've got thick waists, or we've got skinny legs like me, we've got skinny arms. I understand that genetics will have an impact on the way your body is framed. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly normal. And I was suffering from the same, because I was thinking that, you know, I had the black man calf syndrome, and I started researching the topic. And although genetics like will play a role into the growth of those muscle group, it just plays, I would say, probably 20 to 30%. Like, you still got to put in the work. And I've got an article, great article, by the way, from T Nation, which is a reliable source. You should actually check them out, tnation.com, which was saying that to give you an idea of the amount of volume which is required to grow a muscle part in the case of calves, take, for example, highly trained runners, because I know many people are running right now, especially in the UK. The sun is out, everybody is running, everybody's going for a run, everybody's going to the park. People who are running and who are highly trained, which means they're running 15 miles 4 times per week. Those are the pros. They're running 15 miles 4 times per week. Those are the ones who are supposed to be like highly trained. We see an improvement in calf growth by 10%. Now, the professional, the big players, the guys who are actually running and getting paid from this shit, they're running 59 miles per week. Can you see the difference in frequency here? So although genetics will play a part into the growth of your lagging muscle, you still need to put frequency in. You still need to put consistency in it in it, and you still need to show up every day. And again, like, don't get discouraged, man. Like, seriously, I don't know if I can show you my calves. Here are my calves here. Probably smaller than my biceps. Yeah. So these are my calves. And I'm not discouraged, man. I'm showing up every day. I'm beating them up. I'm showing them, like, who's the boss. And I keep doing the work. First of all, exercise selection. I want a huge array of exercise. I want, like, so many exercise for that particular body part, and I'm just going to keep hitting it, like, from every single angle. Like, every day I'm just going to keep hammering it. Number two, I've like some priority in your training. You need to have, like, that dedicated day for your lagging body part. Like, if it's your calf, in my case, I have a calves day, man. I have a day where I just come up and I just train calf for like an hour and a half. Sometimes even 2 hours. Just do that. You know, I have a day when you come in and then you're like, you know what? My arms are a bit, like, fat, so I just want to trim that. You have to have, like, arms day every other day. Why not? Prioritize this shit because you're struggling there. And you want to turn this weakness into a strength, and that will come with frequency. Last thing is the genetics is bullshit. Okay? Genetics is just an excuse like most people use. Like, I was skinny, man. If you saw my pictures 10 years ago, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's got shit genetics. But again, you've got to show up. You've got to do the work. Guys, that's it. Those are the 3 tips I want you to share with you in this great evening of Monday, the 7th of May. I hate dating those segments, but I thought I'll do it as well because it's a pretty special day in the UK. It's the hottest day of the year so far. Everybody's excited. If you liked what you heard, be sure to subscribe. You got my socials, I believe, somewhere up there. If you're watching on the feeds. If you're watching me on Instagram, you already got on my social. You see my podcast every day. Make sure that you follow me. If you're listening to the podcast, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and review, because that will mean a lot. I will know, like, what you like, what you don't like. And finally, I want to wrap up by saying that this show was brought to you by Rise Coaching, which is my online coaching platform, which is what I'm doing to help guys just like you watching this show right now, getting their shit right, man. Getting the result they want, and more importantly as well, keeping those results. Because here's the reality: everybody can get result. Everybody can get a fucking 6-pack. Everybody can fucking lose weight, but not everybody can keep it. Guys, thank you again for showing up today and listening. Be sure to share, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Peace out. Bye bye.